Hello my fellow family foodie friends, it's Jackie. Thank you so much for checking out my Valentine's Day treats. I'm super excited to have you, and if you found me through the collaboration, hey, what's up? I'm Jackie. I'm a stay-at-home mom to 3 kids, and I love cooking food for them. I'm not a chef. I don't make all these fun gourmet recipes up, but I like to try lots of new foods and share with you guys the meal planning I do and how I feed my family, and most of the time they're happy about it. So I hope you stick around. I do what's for dinner grocery hauls and fun things like this Valentine's Day treat collaboration. Thank you so much, Stephanie of Home Sweet Stephanie, for inviting me to join. It has been a treat, and I'm excited to share with you guys these goodies. Okay, so for the 2 Valentine's Day treats that we're making, we are making a fun popcorn. So we have our popcorn here, butter, cinnamon, sugar. We're gonna pick out just the pink marshmallows here. And then the white baking morsels, we're gonna melt this, and then we can drizzle it on the popcorn. So that'll be a sweet popcorn. And then we are making hot chocolate toppers from mini marshmallows, large marshmallows, and then we will decorate them with Reese's Pieces, so you can use the brown for the eyes, orange for the nose. Both recipes, we're gonna use these little heart sprinkles. So most of these, they're called confetti sprinkles, are gonna go into the popcorn. And they'll be super cute, but we can also use them as buttons on our snowman marshmallow toppers. Since marshmallows are so sticky, it is super important that even though you're using a slip mat, you want to also spray it. These sticky marshmallows will do their best to stay no matter what you do, so any extra protection of the oil is worth the effort. So we have 16 mini marshmallows and 1 big one on top. This is a melting snowman. So we're gonna put them in the oven at 300 degrees for 8 to 10 minutes until they're kind of melted and soft. Got a bowl of Reese's Pieces here to make eyes and noses. You're gonna cut them, and then sprinkles if you wanna decorate with a smile or buttons or anything. If you guys watch my other videos, you probably know by now I am so far from a perfectionist. I am pretty loosey-goosey, and if it looks all right, I'm pretty good with it. So if you wanted to be really precise, this might be frustrating to you. Otherwise, cutting Reese's Pieces is not only easy, it is delicious if you are flexible with the end result. So I have 3 noses and 3 eyes, and then I'm going to use the sprinkles for a smile or buttons. We'll see. So I wish I had this idea on my own, but I didn't. I saw it on the kitchen on the Food Network. It was a snow day activity that they gave everyone, and I thought it was super fun. And it was something that my 3-year-old, my 8-year-old, or my 10-year-old could do, and we had a lot of fun putting these together. And we drank lots of hot chocolate, so it was fun to have these adorable toppers, and I will definitely be making more. And probably every winter from here on out. So we have different levels of doneness. These were done at 6 minutes at 300 degrees. These were done at 8 minutes. And then they got really crispy and almost a little burnt on the edges, which I love burnt marshmallows, at 10 minutes. So really, they'll taste good and they'll melt really nicely at any degree, but I kind of like the charredness. I think that one's super cute. I also think this guy is super adorable. But anywhere between 6 and 10, kind of at your done preference. And then my son, my middle daughter, and my older daughter made these ones. And I made these ones. Lots of fun, super fun activity, really easy, very inexpensive. And now we can put them in hot chocolate. One thing that I love about this activity is that messiness is part of it. A melting snowman doesn't have one particular look, and once you plop these into melting hot chocolate, every single one of them looks adorable and tastes delicious. by your fourth one, we will have 2 full pans. Lots of popcorn. Yes. I am making a cinnamon sugar mixture that I will be pouring over all of that popcorn. We didn't really follow one particular recipe to make this. We kind of threw some things together, but I will link below to the recipe I found on Pinterest for the syrup. And you really want to be careful because if it gets too hot, it will become a really thick syrup, and we didn't want that. We wanted it to be pretty thin so that it spread, and it thickened a little bit more than I wanted, but not too bad. So we have to just keep stirring constantly once I dump this in. And then once we think everything's wet, we're gonna add in sprinkles, and then we'll add in the marshmallows. And we made these for my daughter's 10th birthday to take into her school as a treat. She bagged them up after we were done, but her and I had a lot of fun making this together, and we kind of mixed our batches together so that they were even. I'm going to take these heart-shaped confetti sprinkles and put it all over the pan, and Mila's going to do our pink marshmallows that match her. We let this popcorn sit and dry for a number of hours before we drizzled it, and once it got to that point, it was really firm and it wasn't soggy anymore. And that is the important part, is after adding these sprinkles and the marshmallows, you want to let it sit and dry, because that caramely syrup that you add, the cinnamon sugar, is gonna soak the popcorn, and it really needs to dry out before you put the chocolate on. So after we do this final mixing, we let it sit out for hours on end, and that's why it'll be much darker once I do the drizzling of the chocolate with my daughter. And then we let that dry, and it was easy to bag up. Watch her dip and whip. This is another fun thing that once you make it, you could totally customize it how you want. You could have less cinnamon, you could add real chocolate to it, you could add peanut butter drizzle, you could add actual nuts to it, Reese's Pieces, whatever you like, but we tried to stick with a little minimal pink, red, and Valentine theme. So this is what we got. If you liked my treats, I hope you check out this playlist of all the other ladies and their yummies that they've come up with. I can't wait to get into the playlist myself. Thank you so much for watching. Chow down and ciao.